Investec is a diversified financial group primarily active in investment banking, private banking, and what's important for today's discussion is the asset management part of the company. It was established in 1974, operates mostly in the UK and South Africa. Sorry, I forgot that you were with me.
Exactly, and remember what we talk about when we talk about this one is both the INLs and the INPs. It's a little bit complicated, but you've got to add them together to get the market cap, which is just shy of 100 billion rand, 93.4 now.
Trades on a PE of 16.7 and the dividend yield here is 3.27%. So let's drill right down, JP, into Investec Asset Management under Hendrik du Toit, headquartered in London.
Correct. So slightly different to the wealth management business. They also have a wealth management business, which is more your private client portfolios that a broker type person would manage. We're focusing on the asset management division, which is institutional money, as well as for the retailers, retail market, the unit trust money. And it manages more than R1 trillion Investec Asset Management, a large amount of money, about half of that in South Africa, half outside of South Africa. They have local mandates, they have global mandates, they have equities, fixed income, balanced mandates, alternatives, so a wide range of different type of assets and mandates that they manage. And it's a seriously competitive business if you look at global asset managers housed within Investec, the listed company.
But outstanding performance from the team, as I said, under Hendrik du Toit.
They're big, you know, so they've transcended that kind of reputation for being in a particular style of asset management. They used to, I think, be a recognized kind of growth manager in the South African sphere. Some of that stuff has been superseded. I mean, John Brickard's fund has done very poorly recently. That's the sort of value fund, but it doesn't matter because they have all these other mandates.
You lump all value managers together. It hasn't been
in the UK,
outstanding performance.
It's done really well. I mean, I am happy to group both the private client and the institutional asset manager because at the end of the day, aggregating assets, doing a bit of lending off of the assets, you can't fault them. Top team, big play a couple of decades ago, it's paid off, and now they're in the global first division.
Would you be putting your money with Investec Asset Management? Let's put this question to the asset managers in the room.
So because it's my day job, I manage my own money. That's what I do. If I wouldn't be able to manage my own money, well, I shouldn't be in this business, should I?
If you couldn't manage your own money, would you put it with Investec?
If I couldn't, Investec would be one of the ones on the shortlist, yes. The reason why I don't lump asset management with wealth management, Paul, is because I can see the integration between wealth management and the specialist bank. You mentioned the lending, a private client who might have a big share portfolio, also borrows from Investec, invest in property, etc. The asset management is a completely separate business. That's why they could sell 30% to the management team. And at some point, I wouldn't be too surprised if you can actually detach the asset management business from the rest of Investec. Well, you can't really do that with the wealth management business, I would say.
So you're not a fan of lumping the two together?
No, I do think that the way they disclose the numbers, it is a separate business, asset management. It's very capital light, so it is different also to the rest of the business. And the integration is different as well. They sit in a different office. They don't sit with the rest of the guys with Investec. And I wouldn't be surprised if this 30% sale that they did to management a year and a half ago portends maybe a further detachment of this business when the time is right and the specialist business has come through a tough time for the bank, especially in the UK.
Paul, we're about to call it. Is there anything else you'd like to allude to?
I would certainly not be pleased if they're planning to detach it, although I suppose then you could focus your interests on the detached piece. But I think what's happening in investment banking is that it's become a little bit too tightly regulated. Specialist lending isn't as good a business as it was. So I think what's more likely is that the whole of Investec becomes much more annuity revenue based and goes in this direction. Look, I think for my money they sell too many specialist products and stuff like that. I wouldn't put my own money there, but as far as the stock is concerned, for me it's definitely hot.
Definitely hot. Hot or not?
Hot for me.